Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic often surrounded by confusion and one that we find ourselves talking through often with our clients, and that's how the journey works from the initial UK spouse visa to indefinite leave to remain. So this can also be known as the 5-year route to indefinite leave to remain under Appendix Family Migration. The aim of today's video is to break down the complexities and provide you with a simple roadmap. Throughout the video, we will aim to touch on these 5 points. You may be wondering who we are and what qualifies us to talk on this subject. Our firm, British Migration Solutions, is headed up by an ex-UK visa entry clearance officer and country manager who now has over 10 years of experience in supporting clients with UK visa applications. It's our aim to bring you some helpful and useful content and support your visa journey to the UK. As promised, we will not overwhelm this video with jargon, and our aim is not to overcomplicate it. With that in mind, we'll be keeping the content relevant to the audience whom we typically serve. So we'll start with what a UK spouse visa is and who is it for. So most commonly, a UK spouse visa is for applicants who have a partner who is a British or Irish citizen, a person who has indefinite leave to remain or settled status, or a person who has settled status under the EU settlement scheme. The initial visa application is almost always applied from the applicant's country of residence, unless they are switching into this visa route from an eligible category from within the UK. One example of this may be somebody who is currently in the UK on a student visa, they've married a British national, and they now wish to switch in country into the spouse category, and that is totally allowed. However, it is important to note that it is not usually permitted to apply for a spouse visa or a partner visa from inside the UK when you are there on a visit visa or 180-day visitor stamp, and that is a question that we are often asked because it would be very convenient to be able to do that, but unfortunately it is not permitted under most circumstances. To use the most common example we see from our client base, you, the applicant, have found yourself in a relationship with a British or Irish national or a person who has indefinite leave to remain, and you've decided that you wish to live together in the UK as a couple. So you're either going to be a fiance and you're not yet married, or you are already going to be married. Okay, so firstly we'll look at the fiance route. So the first step for you would be to apply for a fiance visa, which would give you a 6-month visa allowing you to travel to the UK, get married within that period, and then switch into the spouse visa. So if granted, you would be allowed to stay in the UK for a further 2.5 years on top of potentially the 6 months that you've already had. The other example may be that you're already married, or you're in a civil partnership, or you're even recognised as unmarried partners. So you would be applying directly for the spouse partner visa, and if issued, you will be provided with permission to travel to and stay for up to 33 months in the UK. So you're now in the UK and you've reached the 2 years and 6 months mark, or 30 months. You are now eligible to apply for FLR-M, and that stands for further leave to remain, and the M typically stands for marriage, but that can also include unmarried partners and civil partnerships. The application is handled and applied for 100% inside the UK and will require the completion of another application form, preparation of the supporting documents, as well as payment of a government fee, immigration health surcharge, and the booking of a biometric appointment. You will need to remain in the UK while the application is under consideration. On completion of a successful application, you will receive an email confirming that your application has been successful and that the new BRP card, which is your biometric residence permit, will be delivered by Royal Mail to your home address. So you are now good to stay for a further 2.5 years in the UK. If you're finding this information helpful, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe, because we've got a lot more coming your way in order to assist you with your UK visa journey. So you've now reached 5 years in the UK and you've probably had enough of visa applications, but it is time to go for it again. we're firstly going to discuss what is indefinite leave to remain. So often abbreviated to ILR or settlement, indefinite leave to remain gives you the right to live, work and study in the UK for as long as you like and to apply for benefits if you're eligible. You can also use it to apply for British citizenship, but for most people they will stop at the ILR point, as is often the best of both worlds in the sense that you are a resident in the UK, but you also get to maintain your current citizenship from your home country. Often there are matters where certain countries will only allow you to have one citizenship or passport, so getting to the ILR stage is often the place where people will stop. The ILR application is once again handled completely from within the UK, and it's time to complete another application form, prepare your documents, pay the government fee and attend a biometric appointment. The decision will be emailed to you and the new BRP will be delivered once again by Royal Mail to your home address. We'll just mention that as of the 1st of January 2025, BRPs will no longer be in use and the system will be 100% digitalised. So you're now done. Well, for most people, yes, but for those who wish to obtain British citizenship and a British passport, they have the option to go one step further and apply for that. If you'd like us to dive into that video, then please let us know in the comments below. So to recap, indefinite leave to remain, or ILR, is basically what other countries would call permanent residency. As a spouse or partner of a British or Irish national or somebody with ILR, it will usually take you around 5 years until you obtain your ILR. Typically the process will be made up of an initial application from your country of residence, followed by another application around the 2-year 6-month period, and a further one at the 5-year mark. However, if you arrive on the fiance visa, then there will be an extra step within the UK at the 6-month mark to switch you from the fiance visa to the spouse or partner visa. The application at the 2-year 6-month period and at the 5-year mark will be made from within the UK, and you will need to remain in the UK whilst processing is underway and until you have received your decision. So just a reminder that this is a very general overview and that your individual circumstances may not be covered above. So we suggest that you always refer to the official government website here in order to check out all options that are open to you. We hope that you found this content helpful. Please let us know in the comments below if you would like us to dive deeper into any parts of the fiance, spouse or partner route, or what else you would like us to cover in our next video. To find out more about our consultancy firm or to talk with our team, check out the website and social media links in the description below. We'd like to thank you for watching and we hope to see you in the next one.